Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Stanford versus Cal college basketball matchup on Thursday, March the 7th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for a one-on-one style service. Those products are not available on the website, so if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. But let's get to this one. Stanford versus Cal. It's Pac-12 college basketball action. Of course, these two teams do not like each other at all. These are rivals, and of course, both of them headed to the ACC after this season, so that rivalry will remain intact. It's always nice when the two rivals move together, kind of like Oklahoma and Texas, even though that destroys some of the other rivalries. But in this particular case, these two schools are the rivals with one another. Stanford 12-17 on the season, Cal 13-17, and the weird thing about it is that the public perception about this is that, well, Stanford has been the better team this season, but really it has been Cal, ironically coached by Mark Madsen, who was a Stanford player back in the day. You know, Stanford 9-6 at home this season in Palo Alto, 8-7 against the number, but this team is going in the wrong direction, going 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games and 4-6 against the number, while Cal is 13-17 on the season, 3-7 against the straight up on the road, but 6-4 against the number on the road. They've gone 500 in their last 10 games, both straight up and against the number, 5-5 mark. When we look at the first meeting of these two teams this year, it was Cal getting the home win, 73-71. Stanford was a 2.5-point road dog in that one, so they did get the cover. But really, Cal has won 3 of the last 4 games between these two teams. When we look at the Cal offense, they don't really shoot the ball that well, but they're out in business because the Stanford defense is an absolute sieve. And for Cal, the better part of their shooting definitely comes from beyond the three-point arc. When we look at the rebounding battle, I think Stanford on the defensive end certainly has the edge when it comes to rebounding, but when it comes to Cal side, I think against the Stanford offense, I think Cal has the edge there. Stanford's definitely the better shooting team of these two, so it's kind of like a weird balance because Stanford definitely shoots the ball better, but Cal's defense is better than Stanford's defense. So it's kind of like strength against weakness on both sides of the court. So, it's just one of those different types of battles. I think what we'll see here is probably a very hard-fought game. I think it's really, really important to Stanford, probably more important than it is to Cal, who's on the road and who won the first meeting of these two teams. I expect Stanford to leave it all out on the court in this one. I'll take Stanford, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.